Hey guys, this is Fire from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another game review. This time we're playing Johnny Rocket. This released September 16th for a price of $4.99. It's available on Xbox One and PC. It's developed by HEDE and KG Game Studios, published by Restless Corp. Johnny Rocket's a hardcore platforming game. It's a fairly simple, almost like pencil-drawn game where you're going around trying to defeat Hitler. It is a very... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's a very frustrating but fun game at the same time. You will find yourself having to try different routes to defeat enemies or complete different goals. Because you'll die a lot in this game, let's just say that. You'll have to do a lot of different levels and then figure out your best way to approach things. As far as how the game plays, this is a very fun game, but at the same time, it's a very short game. I managed to beat the entire game in about 45 minutes. I would love to have seen this game last a couple hours. On a bonus note, if you end up beating the whole game, they do mention in the credits to be continued, so maybe that'll give us something new to look forward to. There's a couple different ways that you play through the game. One is the way you see on screen, where you're just kind of a Johnny Rocket, moving around with a pistol, shooting everybody and jumping. Another way you'll play the game is you will fly in an airplane. You will also hit various other scenes, and some of the enemies that you encounter will be quite hysterical. One of my favorite being a polar bear with a machine gun, and then suicidal kamikaze penguins. But I'm not going to spoil that in this video because, let's be honest, we all want to see suicidal penguins. So if you want to get far enough in the game and find them, I'm going to let you go enjoy that one for yourself. Just know that, yes, there is a game on Xbox Live that has suicidal penguins, so that's pretty awesome. Music-wise for this game has got a really nice soundtrack. I thought it was a great game. It's really fun. One of my more downsides I would kind of give the game is the bosses are extremely predictable, how you say. You're going to encounter a few different ones. So as you can see, the boss I'm fighting on the screen will be the first boss that you encounter in the game. You can simply just jump on this platform over and over until you kill him. Makes for a fairly easy completion once you figure out the patterns, so you don't have to spend too much time. As far as gamer score, this game has a fairly easy achievement run. You will complete every achievement in this game just beating the game. Aside from, there is a achievement for beating the game in hardcore mode, which, if you want to know a neat little cheesy way to do that, once you get to the last level when you're about to fight the final boss, trust me, you'll know it's hysterical. Just go back to the main menu, set on hardcore, and then just beat the boss. If you finish the game before that happens, you will have to do another playthrough, get to the end, and then try to do it again. But that being said, the achievements are actually fairly easy. I did the whole game in under an hour. You will get frustrated a little bit, so if you don't like getting frustrated at games, you might only get 800 out of 1,000. But outside of that, it is a very easy game. It is a very fun game because it's so different and so simple at the same time. I really wanted a lot more out of this game than what there is, but for what there is here, it is phenomenal. Like, the play style's a nice action platform style. The difficulty level is not too insane. You know, in terms of if you're not used to playing action platformers, you know, okay, it might be a little more difficult for you. But it is a very fun game. I'm going to highly recommend picking this game up for the price tag of $4.99. If it was much more than $4.99, I don't know if I could honestly recommend picking it up. But at the $4.99 price point, the game is perfect. It's a nice little something to do in the afternoon game. So if you don't have something to play, I'm going to encourage you to pick it up. As I know a lot of you may have purchased games during the summer sale. So if you managed to nab any of those codes, Microsoft started sending out codes for $5 and $10. So use your $5 toward this. If you got $10, use $10 toward this and something else. You know, it's a nice little pick-me-up, and you know, it supports indie games. As far as a rating for the game, I'm actually going to give this game an 8 out of 10. I think it is a ton of fun. I'd give it higher score, honestly, if there was just more to play, like more content. Not too often games like this leave me wanting a little more in them. Johnny Rocket is definitely one of those games. I will super be on the lookout for other games that are in this style from the same developers. I think will be a ton of fun. What you're seeing on screen right now is just one of the other ways you can play when you end up picking up an airplane later in the game. You're just going to fly around, killing, I'm assuming, Nazis. The game doesn't ever really give you a narration too much about it, but I'm just going to call them Nazis. It's funner that way, let's be honest. But yeah, Johnny Rocket's available now. I'm going to highly recommend, if you got a couple bucks, go pick it up. If you don't have a couple bucks, gotta find a couple bucks. It's a fun playthrough. I mean, I think right now on the screen we're seeing Nazis flying ostriches and on two-person bicycles, so let's be honest. When's the last time you saw that in a game? But yeah, I'm Fire from InDepth Gaming. If you want, check out some of our other videos, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good day.